Just like a pallet, we laying shit down. My man bitch and then I shocked the whole town.
All right, man. I need y'all to like, comment, share. We doing another reaction video. How am I able to do this, and do this at the same time? I don't know. This is just me. This is what I do. ADHD type shit. You know, it's a gift and a curse at the same time. Anyways,
Ron, good.
Rolly. The caption and the views on this is crazy because I was gonna react to this right when it got posted.
FightHype.com. I'm here with the best Lucas player of all time and
the best loser player of all time. What?
140 world champion Rolly Romero. How's it going, man?
I wouldn't say the best Lucas player. I mean, there's a few good Lucas players out there, but I learned a lot watching them.
Was it like a Evo world champion? Is that what you were watching? Smash Bro tournaments?
It's a few dudes that are really good.
Well, you know, first and foremost, how's everything been in this training camp, man? Like,
I can't complain. You know, I mean, every training camp's difficult. You know, you got starved to death. You gotta get punched in the face. You gotta do all sorts of weights and stuff. You feel tired all the time. You have to go a month without busting a nut. That's hard.
What the fuck? Yeah, this nigga just explained that shit. Sound horrible to be a boxer.
Hard too. So it's a bit of stuff. It's a bit of stuff, yeah.
Would you say that some of the injuries that you had before, you know, when you took your break, great vacation, by the way, which
look like my nigga Rolly balled it too.
You know, you were on the beach and everything. Do you feel that you're a lot healthier now from that point? You feel a lot more rejuvenated and did what you needed to do to get back into fighting shape?
I mean, I feel healthier, you know. I feel healthy, you know. I mean, there'll be moments where it's like, you know, I still feel it, but like it's nothing compared to what it was, you know.
You know, one of the big things about this card, the Amazon Prime card, is that, you know, it's setting the precedent of just what can come in the future, kind of like when PBC did with ESPN and Showtime and that whole entire type of experience. I know you've been asked this question many times, but just when it kind of sinks in and you're seeing the promotions that's starting to come through now with the flyers and everything in a few weeks, like, is it pretty crazy that you're gonna be fighting on Amazon Prime and you're gonna be starting it out?
Bruh, I want to tell you like this. You thought as a little kid, I thought as a little kid I was going to be backed by the biggest company in the world? Bruh, I would have been fucking tripping if I thought that shit. And look, I'm literally backed by the biggest company in the world. Like, that right there is a blessing. That's a dream come true. And then, like I said, like, they're hopping into boxing. We're hopping in strong. So, you know, and it's just so... I really always picked Rolly, so that's what we're gonna do.
You know, not looking past your opponent, but you know, there's so many opponents and so many things around your division, below your division, above your division. I mean, would you say that beating Pitbull is gonna set you up to probably have one of those super big fights that you want, like a Tank rematch, or?
I mean, yeah, I mean that's all. I mean, regardless of everything, you know. I'm not gonna look past Pitbull, you know. Chihuahua come here to fight. He come here to fight. He come here to swing. He come like, he I ain't gonna lie. He be throwing them haymakers. Like, he a strong dude. He tough. You know, he durable. He's gonna come to fight. He's gonna come to win. So that's what we're gonna. That's my focus right now. I don't give a fuck about anybody else right now.
You know, when you were fighting Barroso, you know, you've studied him very well. You noticed his power. You noticed his ability to land his shots. And it seemed like a lot of people took what you were saying for granted until hindsight. He was knocking out Hard Davis and doing things like that. So
I'm going to tell you something. Every single time I say something, they're like, Rolly tripping, Rolly not there. And then when it happened, Rolly was right. Right?
Yeah.
Rolly got his ass knocked out by Tank, though.
How many times have you heard, oh,
without a hydration clause or none of it?
At like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, a year later, like, damn, Rolly was right.
Yeah, you've been very consistent.
So, may not be right now, but y'all see it. I'm always right about this shit. Everything is always, I always speak the truth. Because I look at shit from different perspectives.
You know, when you bring up being right, I mean, you've been kind of been given a lot of signs about like Ryan Garcia and some of the stuff that may have potentially been something that would happen.
Well, look at this. Now I just showed completely that I made the right decision all along. Because imagine if I would have told him that I broke his nose and had him bleeding like he was on his period. Like, what if he would have, like, you know, what if that would have set him off to the point, you know? But as far as, like, Ryan Garcia goes, I think everyone should just be there for him right now. What he's going through isn't a joke. Like, I know the kid really well. You know, this isn't a joke. Y'all need to be there for him. Because he's going through it, and it's the truth. Like, you actually need to be there for him. And y'all need to stop slandering him and all this stuff, because he's speaking some shit, and it's like maybe even it's a cry for help one way. He might be speaking some information that people didn't even know about. And everyone just thinking he's crazy, but maybe he's speaking the truth in all of this shit. Maybe, who knows? Like I said, all I know is he's going through shit right now, and y'all need to be there for him instead of slandering him.
You know, with I guess a lot of the Twitter outbursts and some of the Twitter X spaces that he went on, I guess people have been
Hey, Rolly just gained 100,000 fans off seeing
very concerned that if he's going to be able to make it to the fight.
If I was behind Ryan, dude, the kid has money. The kid, like, he don't need a fight. Let the kid sit down and simplify his life, and then bring him back to the ring. He don't need to be in a boxing fight right now. Like I said, like, he already fought. He fought in December 2nd, I think, December 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he can. It hasn't even been a full 6 months. Let the dude take some time off, you know, and let him find himself, because that's what. And like I said, his family needs to be close to him, and the people that really care about him need to be close to him. But you know what? I think he doesn't have people he trusts, you know, and he needs to be around people he can trust. So I think everybody just needs to be there for him right now, and stop slandering him, and stop making him seem like he's this fucking lunatic or all this stuff. Like I said, like, shit happens. People fucking go crazy out of nowhere. But like I said, he might be speaking some real truth in all of this, and you don't even know, because people are so ignorant and want to believe he's doing some other shit. They believe that he's fucking insane, or he's this. Like I said, he might be speaking some truth.
You know, you were very close to you two potentially fighting, and that if you were, I guess, on the card, main event, facing him, and this was happening, would you yourself want to continue the fight, or would you kind of like consider, like, look, hey Al, hey Oscar, let's just not do this? Or would you just kind of wait it out and just see?
I mean, like I said, I'm always gonna go. Like, once I sign a contract, that's what I'm doing, you know. But like I said, it's his team that's supposed to pull him off.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, and it speaks really shitty of his team to let him continue if they do. And it just shows that they never were there for him to begin with, that they don't give a fuck about him. So that's the truth. If they let him fight, they just don't give a fuck about him at all. They were never in their best interest. They're always money hungry.
Shit.
You know, obviously, you know a lot more behind the scenes, and you know these people personally from, like, just not just from the amateurs, but just on a day-to-day basis, just being around them. And you know, just the boxing business. Do you feel? And I'm just I guess thinking of a scenario, but what do you think may have caused like this? Do you think it may have been like just the pressure of boxing, or just maybe something personal? Because I guess seemed maybe on a perspective it kind of came out of nowhere, or was this something that you've seen brewing over years and years?
Maybe it was something growing over. Like I said, you gotta look at it from Ryan's perspective. His lifestyle, he gets to see a lot more than the average person. He gets to be around a lot more than the average person. His perspective is a lot different than the average person on fucking Twitter. I mean, whose perspective would you rather hear? The motherfucker fat as fuck eating potato chips on Twitter fucking going to war, or the dude who's actually living the life where he can clearly see what the hell's really going on, what's not going on. So, like I said, like, he has a lot of experience and all sorts of stuff, you know. He's been around a lot of people, he's been around a lot of experiences, you know. So, like I said, I think people are just completely overlooking Ryan and not really.
Bro, believe that shit. What do you know, Rolly? Rolly, what do you know? Rolly probably like low key
Realizing
broke
that-
for Ryan.
Like I said, they should just be there for him.
My last question on that topic is just, I know that when it comes to boxing, there's rivalries, you know, and there's people that when it's time to fight, you know, it's time to go. But would you reach out, or have you reached out to Ryan, or at any point maybe just to be like, hey, keep your head up?
I'll tell you like this. I mean, I don't really share conversations I have with people. But yeah, I did reach out.
Rolly, you's a fucking legend, bro. I'll go just end it like that. I'm gonna end it like that because I don't want to have no super long reaction video. Rolly is a real one. He reached out to Ryan. He cared. That's really all I wanted to know. Like, comment, and share. Cause my nigga Rolly cared.